So, I'm Rose from Grandma Rose's Open Pantry, and today we are making, oh, if I can keep my utensils in my hand, we are making glazed pecans. So, I have got one egg yolk in here and egg white. I'm sorry, egg white. It's getting later in the day, so y'all just gonna have to forgive me. All right, I'm gonna beat this till it gets real frothy, and I'll show you what I mean by frothy. I may have to get another egg out because I want it. I've got 4 cups of pecans there. And these are pecans that we picked up in the yard last year. Aren't they pretty? These are Stewart's. We've got one tree of Stewart's and they make our really big pecans. Okay.
You sort of like to have nuts around the holidays.
I do. I love nuts around the holidays. Okay, now this is what I mean by frothy. See that? Okay. Now we're gonna go with just the one egg. We'll see. Now to this, I got my little recipe I wrote down here. To this, it said 1 tablespoon of water. So I'll put that in there, and I'll mix it up again. Mix that water in with it. I don't want to beat it till it becomes egg whites, like meringue. But okay, and to that it says add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/3 cup of sweetener, and this is pure cane sweetener here. Y'all know I like pure cane. So I'm going to mix this up real good. And 1 teaspoon.
No, that's pure cane sugar now. This is
no, this is sweetener. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now that's my blend, cinnamon, allspice, and cloves. Y'all know that's what I like. That's what Roy and I like. It makes everything a little darker because of the cloves in it, but that's okay. We don't mind. Okay. Now, let me get that sweetener mixed up in there really good so it's not grainy. Now, I've got my oven set on 250. That's 1 egg white, 4 teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of spice, third cup of sweetener, 1 tablespoon of water, and this is so easy, y'all. This is so easy. Now, I'm going to put my nuts in there. I'm going to get me a spoon over here, and I'm just going to coat my nuts in this mixture, in this egg white mixture. Now, these are going to have to cook about probably 45 minutes to get them like I want them, because you want to roast your nuts, your pecans, but you also want all this egg white and sugar to coat them real good. So that, and you do it on a really, really low temperature, giving it all time to come together. Okay. Now, that's about got it. Now, I am going to spray my pan with cooking spray, non-stick spray, because this is some sticky stuff and I don't want it to stick to my pan so bad. Okay. Now, I'll just spread this out in a single layer. Now what that egg white does, it coats that pecan and it grabs all of your sweetener, your salt, your cinnamon, and it coats it on that pecan, and it just makes it so good. Okay, we're putting this in a single layer. Now, I'm going to put this, I just heard my oven go off. I'm going to put this in a 250-degree oven. In about 15 minutes, I'm going to come back. I'm going to stir it. Every 15 minutes, I'm going to come back in. I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to stir it, make sure, everything is coated good. And it's going to take these about 45 to 50 minutes to get done. When they get really golden brown, And you'll know, you can tell by looking at them. They'll get a little white, crusty look over them from that egg white. So we're going to put them in, and every 15 minutes, I'm going to stir them. And when they get ready, I'm going to bring them out of the oven, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to store them. All right, this is our glazed pecans. And if you can see, they're just really, they're really crisp. But next time I do them, I'm going to use 2 egg whites. So instead of, and I'm going to put it in the recipe in the description box, because it will make your coating thicker on your pecans. So I will use 2 egg whites next time, but everything else is the same. So I cooked them for 50 minutes, and then on 250, and then I left them in the oven to sit about 15 minutes after I turned my oven off. And so that made them really crisp, and they're really, really good.
They are good.
Roy's been nibbling on them.
They are good.
So they are really good. So if y'all caught my video on my chocolate coated peanuts, I showed you how I would store them and how I would do to give them as gifts. And I would do this one the same way. I've got this little this little jar right here. And I just pick up jars like this at a consignment shop, Goodwill, anywhere that I can find little decorative jars. So I just would fill it up like this. Makes a wonderful, wonderful Christmas gift or holiday gift for your friends, your family. So I would put it in a jar like this. I would put a bow around it, and that makes a wonderful, wonderful gift. I would love to get a gift like this. And so this is just my way that I do glazed, sugar-free pecans. And they're more like candied than glazed. They're really, really good. So thank y'all for joining me today, and make some of these for your family and friends. Keep them in a little dish on your table, out on your coffee table in the living room. Keep
them. Disappear.
They do disappear, because believe me, Roy's been eating on these. So, and I couldn't get these in the jar, so we'll probably eat these in the next few days. They're low carb, they're sugar free, very, very good. Thank y'all for joining me. Subscribe to my channel, share this video, because the holidays are coming up and people are wanting to know, what can I do? What can I give so and so? This is a great gift. And even if you use sugar, it's the same. Where I use the 3rd cup of sweetener, you would use the 3rd cup of sugar. I mean, it's the same. You just change your sweeteners out. But you make it exactly the same way. So hit the little notification bell, and I will see y'all next time.